as far as polling is concerned. Um, this is a clear and present danger, and uh, there's already been disruptions down below. I mean, this person has already been down in the undercity, causing havoc and raising dead queens and stuff like that by accident. Um, but all of that has basically put the whole place. I mean, polling basically is saying this is a really big problem, and I'm all right when it comes to keeping order up here on the surface and having what are effectively reasonably minded people who want to live here accord with the rules of the Andregi for living here, which is not very difficult, right? They aren't oppressive or abusive, so it's just a matter of keeping kind of ordinary order. This is not ordinary disorder.
No.
This is severely non-ordinary, and so therefore he's saying, how am I going to get all of these uses, I think, probably a term that isn't very sensitive, daywalker or something like that.
Yeah.
Surface crawler or some kind of slightly not very nice term about all you people up here. You people, right? Yeah, in fact, that's probably it. Something that's along the lines of, how am I going to get you people to actually help with any kind of investigation of this kind, without realizing that he just was offensive. Just didn't occur to him. So
probably used to it by now.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, there isn't like a huge status thing. It's just clear, though, that the Andregi are the cultural and economic powerhouse of this community. So
I've been taking advantage of that for years.
I
don't care anymore.
Absolutely. So that makes sense. So the first thing to do is to make sure that Master Ga is okay and is going to be taken care of. And you are right, he is quite concerned once your safety has been confirmed. He's then quite concerned that his shop has come to no harm. And will be picking over it in detail. And at one point just mentions that the cost of that vivimancy potion will just have to, we'll just have to come out of the what little that will have to come out of your keep. Polig is inclined to say that was a civic service of some value. That we could probably do some reimbursement. The Master God, the Academy, I'm certain would be happy. That's as far as he gets. Andregi is like, those fools at the Academy don't know anything. There's not a thing they can do, not a thing they can give me, and another historical rant with footnotes will appear.
This time I don't even.
That's right. Yeah, I think everybody's like, oh no, okay.
Master, please, he didn't mean to insult you.
Well, he says, I hope you've learned your lesson. And remember that Master God is himself an Andregi.
Yeah.
So clearly he has some sort of history with the Academy that, he feels deeply. So, anyway, but Polig kind of nods to you like, whatever, we owe you. So the other thing too, I mean, you two smell horrible.
Yeah.
And so does the whole area. And I think that hosing the street down and, trying to restore, I mean, there's the ripped up marketplace. The polling has to get locals to get involved in all of this. They aren't that thrilled at the idea It's disgusting for one thing.
Yeah.
But he's got, a criminal to catch. He can't be bothered to clean up marketplaces.
Yeah.
So the question then is, what can be done? If we're dealing with somebody who's disguising himself with magic, and if we are talking about somebody who is armed with magic, of some kind, and is determined to do these things, the only good news is that he got the zombie dog controlling device, equipment, enchantment from down in the catacombs. It's probably used up. That's probably no longer available for that use. So with any luck at all, that is no longer the issue. But we have one enchanter left here on the surface.
Yeah.
Maybe we
He'll
should.
find some other means, wouldn't he?
That's what Poland's concerned about.
I mean,
I would certainly seem determined.
Maybe we could investigate the sort of area where we last saw him, where we saw him disappear, to see if there are any traces of like where it might have gone.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume I'm told of I've had the situation explained to me, given that I didn't understand it.
Yes.
And if so, I would not be all that thrilled at dealing with the overlords.
Right. Exactly. I mean,
I know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I know what they can do, and I know that they most likely know me. Like I would, if it's that type of state, I would assume they would have some sort of record of people.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think that you are probably not that important.
No,
But
I mean, like, if I remember correctly, the state itself is like it's closed, or how is it?
No, in lots of ways it's not. It's weird. As long as we're talking about this stuff, it's ruled by a council made up of mages chosen by the various mystic schools, and so below the council then is the nobility, and then we have a whole hierarchy based on land ownership, and it's very diverse culturally. There's a lot of different religions and guilds and hero cults and stuff like that. And the economics is very, very vibrant, very active.
I'm also one of their people living in the city that they are currently targeting.
Well, that's right.
I mean, it's more like I know what they can do. I know how strong they are.
Exactly.
And I would not be all that thrilled at dealing with them in a negative way.
Right.
Because I left to get away from that.
Right. And so the primary issue here is that yes, you are like, oh no, but the good news is that you're dealing with basically a foreign agent, rather than the full weight of their power structure.
But I am assuming that we will be if we take him out.
That's a good question. That's a very good question. Yeah. Okay. The first things first. It concerns luck. I want to know if you guys start. Does anybody have any kind of tracking or anything like that?
Tracking.
I don't think so. But so therefore, it will only be pure luck if you find something that perhaps they dropped or something of the kind.
Pretty lucky.
So I think that you do know exactly, because of your good memory roll. You know exactly where to look. You know exactly where they were, so you guys can look along the whole trail. So let's try luck for everybody.
Yeah, that's a success.
No.
I have 11. I got a 3.
And no problem. You actually end up finding a weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah. weapon is, you've seen them before, but you have no idea how to use them. They are circular blades that
Okay.
basically you throw like frisbees.
All right.
And can be quite nasty in the hands of an expert.
Can imagine.
And what that is good for is that the device that they have given you, which is the ability to concentrate on something that you're looking for or something that you want to monitor, and then be able to like psychically locate it, is very enhanced if you have something that belongs to that person.
Go for it.
Right.
Well, I
So
don't
what
know
you
this.
have is a crystal ball. Well, except it's not a crystal ball. It's more like a little ornament.
So I'm kind of just holding that.
Yeah, hey, holy crap, you dropped one of these. Right.
Yeah. The person.
You know where you find it? Remember when he fell down?
Yeah.
That's where.
All right.
And he did not have time to check his pockets and
Yeah.
whatever.
My immediate thought is again just pick it up, realize what it is, and attempt to hand it to the
Poland. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, hey, Poland, I
Aha.
this most likely belongs to him.
Aha. And so there we go. Yeah. Now it's a matter of trying to hunt him down with this thing.
Okay.
I have something that may help with that.
What is that?
The enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to explain to him how it works.
Aha.
And to give it to him.
Oh, well, the academy. The academy gave that to you.
Yeah.
Doesn't ask. So he says, all right, well, let's see. Let's see what we can do. You'll have to wait until sunrise. You're out of mana.
Oh right, we don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
It's a good question. Do I have enough mana at all to use it?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm on 2.
Let's see here.
Because I'm not entirely certain she would help me out after the last time.
I mean,
It only costs. Okay, first of all, that's not your total mana.
Yes.
No, it's equal to your spirit. You have 5.
Oh.
No, wait, you brought it up to 10.
Oh, okay.
Right.
so 10 then.
Yeah,
I did not see good.
Right.
Okay.
You did spend 4.
Right.
No, 2 last time.
Yeah.
Well, I think you spent more than that. But,
I spent it
No,
to
I
do the
spent 2
effect
and then
twice,
Okay. Right.
and they did it once.
Okay.
And I
Okay,
had
but then
spent 4
I
mana,
mixed
so
this
then
up
it would
with
be
Seagull.
2.
I know. I know what happens.
Okay. So therefore, you will be able. So you are actually able to use it right away. You have enough.
Okay.
It costs 2 mana per round to use.
Mhm.
And if a round is, I believe, 60 seconds or something like that, or 30 or something like that. And so the point is that you can concentrate on it and try to hunt the person. The question is whether you are going to take a break at all to clean up or anything of the kind.
Well, Siobhan would certainly like to do that.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
Uh,
And also, there's
Yeah.
a certain organization. Remember, he's trying to get the neighborhood organized. He's.
Yeah,
I think I'd use that time to
Right.
clean up, yes.
Right.
like I would. She's most likely going to focus more on cleaning up herself
Yes.
because
That's
again,
my
one of my main strengths is talking
Yes.
and
No, you
names in
need to.
general.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So I'm at a severe disadvantage if I'm covered in zombie dog.
That's right. And you are suddenly realizing that the availability of the proper technology to keep your guns going is limited. So the ability to, where are you going to get more gunpowder? Where are you going to get more bullets? And this is a low-tech gun, so it's not that bad. You can, in fact, cast bullets. They don't have to be precision. And so in the long run, you could probably do all right, but it might be a good idea. Now, place does have Stygian trade,
Mm.
so it occurs to you that you are probably going to have to make a connection and
find the other Stygian.
and have some
Mm.
some idea of whether you could get some more power.
Yeah, okay. I asked Poland about it. Yeah.
Certainly, the docks where the ships come in
Mm,
is probably where you can find out where and how you could get Stygian materials.
Yeah.
They are not keen on trading it away, so you're not going to find people who live in Trench who have black powder on their shelves. So the Stygians they're a little too aware that this is their asset, and they're not about to start sharing it out among everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, but on the other hand, you do have the ability. So I think if you want to go and try to make some form of connection with other people who are either Stygian or who know Stygians on a regular basis, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, so I will go to the docks and look around, ask around.
You're certainly going to have that. This won't be too much of a problem. What you're doing is very reasonable. Poland will send somebody with you and request that you're back maybe an hour for cleaning up, and then we go on the hunt to try to figure out what to do. In the meantime, Master God is going to be very carefully guarded.
Good.
And he has suggested taking him into actually, Poland stops himself. He was about to suggest taking him into the Undercity for his own protection.
But that would be worse, wouldn't it?
Well, more importantly, he's pretty sure that Master God has no intention. I mean, he's an Undregi who lives on the surface by choice.
Yeah.
There's probably a good reason for that.
So whatever the backstory is on that, he's decided he doesn't need another monologue that explains it. So,
for that, I'm very thankful.
Yeah. So yes, that just letting you know though that due to all of these things, he's going to be very attentive to his safety. In the meantime, somebody probably fetches a bucket of hot water for you. Or anything else you may need, and you can probably go and clean yourself up in your own flat, which is right there.
That was what I was. Yeah. But I'll just silently return to my home.
That's right.
First of all, burn these clothes.
That's right.
And just get myself cleaned up.
Right. Right. Good plan. Yeah, it's like you take one look. Yeah, those aren't coming back.
There is no saving that.
So good. I think that has handled some things. Let's. Your line of credit is now completely settled. I mean, there are things that you wouldn't be able to afford, but your ability to say, "I'm with, the guards," and be able to confirm that means that you're not going to have a problem paying for ordinary things. I think that for present purposes, you will have enough powder and ammunition for whatever it is we end up